What's going on, man? It's your big bro Tran. You tuned in to another exclusive video. This is a highly requested video. People been sending me emails asking me to talk about this topic, and I thought, what a good day to talk about it on Valentine's Day. Okay, so I'm about to tell you in this video exactly how you find your kingdom spouse. All right. Now, for those of you who don't know what a kingdom spouse is, I'm about to explain what a kingdom spouse is. And I'm going to tell you exactly what you got to do in order to find a kingdom spouse. If y'all hear some noise in the background, that's my dishwasher. It's running. So pay that no mind. But anyway, it's Valentine's Day. And a lot of people don't have that kingdom spouse for the very reasons I'm about to mention in this video. And I'm about to tell you how to get it, how to have a kingdom spouse. All right. Again, if you are single right now, you in the perfect position to find your kingdom spouse, because that means that you are doing the self work. You taking time out to fix yourself before you get with somebody else. Okay. You cannot attract a kingdom spouse if you don't know who you are first. Okay. If you aren't able to be happy being by yourself, you won't be able to attract no kingdom spouse. All right. You're not trying to find somebody to make you happy. All right. So again, stay tuned to the end of this video, man. And I got something very special for you at the end of this video. Okay. So here's what you got to do. First things first, a kingdom spouse is somebody that God sends into your life. Okay. I don't care how many dating sites you on. I don't care what you try to do. I don't care if you go on blind dates. I don't care if you go to some type of bachelor thing, party or whatever. If it don't matter what you try to do, you can try all you want. But if it's not a person that can attract a kingdom spouse. This is something that has to be done that only God can do. Okay, only God can do this. It's just like having a kid. Only God can make you have a kid if it's meant to be, if it's destiny. All right. So the same thing with a kingdom spouse. Now, I personally don't have a kingdom spouse, and that's just because I choose not to, because I put my line of work before those type of things right now. So I prioritize my life a little different. All right. But anyway, this is what you got to do. So the first thing you got to do to find a kingdom spouse is you got to have a strong relationship with God, with him. All right. And you have to pray for this. All right. This is something that you got to pray for. All right. Now, the way that most people pray is all wrong. All right. You pray for something in present tense as though it's already done, like you already have it. You get what I'm saying? So if you want to have a kingdom spouse, you have to pray to God and basically, just thank God that he's already gonna, bring you the person that you're supposed to be with. Okay. And when you pray for things like a kingdom spouse, you gotta already be happy that your prayer is gonna be answered. And that's the problem that I think a lot of people have when it comes down to attracting a kingdom spouse or something like that. It's like you can't be unhappy with the people in your life. You can't be unhappy with being single. You can't be unhappy at all. You got to be completely content, that what you just prayed for, a kingdom spouse, is going to come into your life. And you have to be steadfast in prayer. All right. Now, again, here's where a lot of people go wrong. A lot of people pray for a kingdom spouse, but at the same time, they're trying to, speed up the process by looking for it. All right. You won't be able to find it no matter where you look. You won't be able to find the person. Okay. It's going to be something that happens, by divine power. You get what I'm saying? So you don't even look for it, and I know a lot of ladies probably watching this video too, and y'all pretty much have a hard time doing this. Okay. Y'all got to stop looking for that partner. All right. You're never going to find them. All the guys that you're going to attract, even if you're a guy trying to attract them, all the women or the guys that you try to attract into your life, they will never be the right person. It'll never be the right person. It'll never be somebody who you think it is. It won't even be somebody who you think it is. All right. Remember, this is something that's going to happen mysteriously. All right. You're not even going to know that the person is going to be your kingdom spouse, right away. You won't even know it right away. Okay. But once you pray for it, that means that you trusting in God that He's gonna bring you your kingdom spouse. And this person will be deeply rooted in the word. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be a God-fearing person. Most people are not God-fearing people, all right? Most people that you come in contact with, they not even spiritual, all right? So once you pray for this kingdom spouse, you got to keep in mind that the person that's going to come into your life will be a spiritual person. They might even be more, they might be more deeply rooted in the word than you are, and this person will be a person who is just kind, loving, caring, this person will be patient with you. This person will be slow to anger. All right. All the people that you running into that doesn't have those traits, that's total opposite of that, that's not your kingdom spouse. All right. A kingdom spouse is somebody who they just relax. They just chilled out. They just, they just a real humble, loving person. The person that's going to be for you. Okay. Anybody that is not for you is against you, okay? And you'll know people who are not for you by the way they treat you, okay? So once you pray for this kingdom spouse, you got to be 100% certain to the point that you just know you're gonna get it, man. And what you have to do is create non-resistance. All right, you got to create non-resistance, meaning, once again, you got to know that you're gonna get it, but don't act like you're gonna get it. Don't act like you're looking for it. You know what I mean? That's how you basically you showing God, all right, I ain't even gotta be, crazy for it. I'm not really, going stupid crazy for it, like or nothing like that. And you're just trusting in God that He's gonna deliver the person into your life. Now, it's gonna be a lot of events that happen that lead up to finding that person. All right, that specific person. You might get invited to go to a church event or something that you've never been to. You might get invited to go to this type of meetup or something with a friend. Okay, God is going to get you in the location or the destination that the person is potentially going to meet you at. Okay, you just got to trust the process. You got to trust the process. Now, again, if you're looking for a kingdom spouse, you got to keep in mind that you got to get out of your habits and being stuck in your ways. All right. A lot of people be wanting different results, but you can't do the same things. All right. Men, women, if you're looking for a kingdom spouse, you're not going to find him if you're just closed off. You don't do anything. You don't take yourself out anywhere. You're closed up in the house all day. You can't be afraid of talking and open up your mouth and talking to people that want to say hey to you and stuff like that. And see, this is where we block our blessings a lot of the times because, sometimes people become so introverted that the blessing that God is trying to give you or the experience God is trying to create for you, you're completely ignoring everything around you. And it don't work like that. If you're looking for a kingdom spouse, you got to be open-minded. All right. So when something new happens, you got to be inviting to it. You got to accept it and experience it. Closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I mean? So, only if you want this kingdom spouse, then you got to come out your shell. You got to get out your comfort zone. All right. And just start being more spontaneous about, the moves that you're making every single day. All right. And like I said, that's one of the things that a lot of people do not do. And that just hindering the kingdom spouse to come in your life. All right. The kingdom spouse is not going to be in your place in your community most of the time. It's going to be like you're going to meet this person somewhere totally different than what you think you're going to meet the person. But again, you got to be open to hear God's voice. And when he say move, you got to be able to move and do this. Now, let's just say you do meet your potential kingdom spouse. Don't rush it. All right. Don't rush that person into just being with you. You know what I mean? That ain't how it works. You gotta just let people unravel themselves. You know, you gotta be patient with people. You don't rush the person and be like, you gonna get a relationship with me or what? Either you gonna be my spouse or you gotta go. Like it don't work like that. You're gonna scare them away, man. The next thing you know, again, you're gonna shoot down your blessings, and you're gonna just be wondering why I can't find a person, because it's like you forcing it. All right. So, you know, your kingdom spouse will never rush you to get into a relationship with them. Like I say, it's gonna be somebody that you're gonna get to know. All right. Y'all probably gonna become, you know, good friends at first or something like that. You know, y'all gonna be cordial with each other. You might hang out a few times. But again, it's not supposed to be a hookup. All right. I think so many people get confused with finding a kingdom spouse. They think everything got to be a hookup. All right. Every girl that you meet don't got to be a quickie, bro. You know, what we going to do? We going to get in this relationship with what? You look so good. You look so gorgeous. You going to be my wife. No, that ain't how it works. With your kingdom spouse, it's gonna be, not only is gonna be your spouse though, but it's gonna start out, the person gonna be your friend. Gonna be somebody who, you know, that like to do the same things as you. They like to hang out and go drink coffee at the same coffee shops, you know, and y'all can be able to talk about the latest topics going on today and the hottest trends and stuff like that. You know, that's how you begin to get to know somebody, especially your kingdom spouse. All right, because again, this kingdom spouse is a special person. It's not just the little bum chica on the side. You know, it's somebody that really see the great in you. All right, that's another thing you gotta understand about your kingdom spouse. Your kingdom spouse, they will never talk down on you. All right, if you got anybody in your life right now who you think is your potential twin flame, soulmate, kingdom spouse, or whatever, and they talk down on you, that's not them. All right, that's not them. Right, you are slightly mistaken. Okay, your kingdom spouse is gonna be into the same things that you're into. You know, y'all gonna be equally yoked. All right, this whole opposites attract thing, you can go ahead and throw that mess out the window, man. That's something they made up. All right, your kingdom spouse is gonna be somebody that you know, they interested in the same things as you. Y'all probably gonna end up having the same career path. You know, y'all got the same level of motivation, same type of ambition. You know, y'all like to go to the basketball game and watch sports. You know, if you like to watch football, guess what? Your kingdom spouse, that woman is gonna like sports more than you. All right, but that's another thing you gotta be mindful of when you run into your potential kingdom spouse. You gotta be able to ask yourself: are we equally yoked? Are we going down the same path? Are we interested in the same things? Because if you like going this way and they want to go that way, that's not equally yoked. All right, that's not your kingdom spouse. All right. Again, lastly, keep in mind that once you do attract this person that's your kingdom spouse, this person is they're gonna cover you with the word. You know, meaning they gonna pray for you. Y'all can pray together. Y'all be praying together. This person might come out and say things like, just random things like, I think we should pray over this food before we eat it. You know, stuff like that. That's how you know it's like a kingdom spouse type person. You know, they come out and say, you know, hey, before you go today, before you get off this phone, can I say a prayer with us for us tomorrow? You know, before we go out here to the park, can we say a prayer in the car real quick? You know, they're going to be deeply rooted in the word of God. You know, y'all can be able to talk about the word. Y'all can be able to talk about prayer, and y'all can talk about scriptures and stuff like that. And it be a normal conversation. That's another reason. That's another thing that you might need to look for when it comes down to, is that your kingdom spouse or not? How much do they talk about God? You feel me? I mean, I'm not trying to say the person got to be a holy roller or nothing like that, or like, you know, this diehard Christian or nothing, but the person will be spiritual, and you'll know it's somebody that's spiritual based on the depth of the conversation. It's just in the depth of the conversation. How do they like to talk about the truth, or they like to talk about the hottest trends all the time? the nicest clothes and what he wearing and how much money he got and how much money this is. Like, is a person that's a worldly person and always talking about events going on in the world and mega mansions and stuff? Or is it somebody that really just say, you know what, God gonna bless us? Only thing we gotta do is just pray over this, man, and he gonna give us all that we need. And you know that person is your kingdom spouse because it's a God-fearing person. All right. And so once again, your kingdom spouse is not somebody who rushing you at all, period. Matter of fact, they probably won't even mention a relationship because y'all gonna be such good friends. That's gonna be your go-to. That's gonna be your ace boon coon right there, man. It's gonna be somebody that you can talk to, man, and every time you talk to them, y'all happy, bro. Y'all had the greatest conversations. That's a kingdom spouse. All right. Lastly, a kingdom spouse is all about making other people's lives better and making the world a better place. That's really what their purpose is, or whatever it is that they do for work to make a living. It's always gonna be somebody that is doing something for the better good of everybody else. All right. If they ain't doing nothing to push the kingdom of God and to make the world a better place, you might want to second guess that person as being your kingdom spouse. They might be something for you, but it ain't no kingdom spouse. Okay. So, this is really how you find a kingdom spouse in this video. I just told and explained it to you. If you do what I'm telling you to do, you won't have no problem finding your kingdom spouse. Okay. Now, I meant to say this though. All right. God works in a mysterious way. So you cannot put no timer on how fast God is going to deliver you a kingdom spouse. It's his way or the highway, period. All right. And I suggest you do it his way. So don't be clocking God. Like, where's it at, God? Where is she at? Where is she at? Don't clock God, bro, because that shows that you don't believe in your prayer. That means you have doubt, uncertainty, worry. I mean, that shows that you wavering in your faith. You don't believe enough. Okay. So if God sees that you have completed all these things that I just told you in this video, man, lo and behold, man, you're going to meet that person that you really, really want to be with. And that person really, really wants to be with you. And that's going to be your kingdom spouse. It's really that simple. But anyway, make sure you save this video because you might want to run it back if you want to listen to it repeatedly to remember these steps and finding your kingdom spouse. I would suggest that you do that. Also, if you look below in the comment section, I think I got a course down there for relationships if you're a chosen one. All right. It's basically what I said, but it's a little bit more detailed information in the course. OK, so if you feel like you want to get some more information on how to find your kingdom spouse, go below in the comment section. Check out that course, man. With that being said, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. I want to hear what you think about this topic. And for those of you who out there have found your kingdom spouse, speak up, let your voice be heard. Let people know that it's still possible. So with that being said, make sure you subscribe to my channel, man. It's your big bro Trend at you once again. Trend Genius. Peace.